Hi, Acorns. Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I hope everybody's doing well and having a great week. So, to kick things off with our meeting, we're going to sing our good morning song. So, I would like everybody to stand up and we're going to do some dancing and some singing with Sal. He's ready to sing and dance with you all. So, we can all sing and all dance for one another. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, George. Good morning, Desi. Good morning, Adeline. So glad you came to school. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, James. Good morning, Ellery. So glad you came to school. Good morning, Sawyer. Good morning, Louisa. Good morning, Gordon. So glad you came to school. Good morning, Millie. Good morning, Austin. Good morning, Aiden. So glad you came to school. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Harrison. So glad you came to school. Good morning, Ria. Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning, Eliza. So glad you came to school. Great job, everybody. Now you may have a seat. Put Sal away for a moment. Next up, we have to take a look at the weather. I'm going to look out my window, and I would like all of you to talk to your grown-ups and tell them what you're seeing outside. Ooh, beautiful day. I don't see a single cloud out there. I see blue skies and I see the sun, but I don't see any clouds. Looks like today is going to be a very warm day. We would love to hear what you're doing outside today. Hopefully you can get outside and run around and jump. Maybe put on a helmet and go for a scooter ride or a little bike ride. Lots of fun things to do outside. On the seesaw front, it has been great to see everybody's post of their self-portraits, and we're learning all about your names, and we're seeing some baby photos, so keep posting, keep it up. We love what everybody has posted. It's wonderful to see how everybody's looked when they were babies and how they've grown up to be the big kids that they are today. It's so fun and interesting to see for us, to see how much you've grown since you were a little kid, a little baby. So that's been great, fantastic. And without further ado, as with my morning meetings in the past, we are going to add another Sammy Thought Bubble story today. So as a reminder, this story is not written down, it's not typed up, it's only in my brain, in my thought bubble. So I'm going to be creative and try to come up with a story as I go. So I'm not sure where the story will go, how long it will be, or what will happen. I am just going to see where it takes us. So here we go. One day, Sammy was in his front yard, sitting on a little tree stump, just relaxing. He thought to himself, what should I do today? I've been so busy playing with my friends and running around and cooking. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm feeling a little bored. Oh, man. And he sat there, he crossed his arms, and he's feeling a little bit bummed out. He was feeling a little bit sad. He was so bored. Nothing to do. He'd already done everything in his house. He'd played with his toys. He's read his books. He'd watched his shows. Ugh. What am I going to do today? I can't believe I have nothing to do. Bored. Oh, my goodness. And as he was sitting there, feeling oh so bored with nothing to do, boop, 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 Roger the rabbit came hopping along. Hey, Sammy, why the long face? It looks like you're not having a great day. What's going on? And he said, well, you know what, Roger, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty bored today. There's nothing to do. I mean, nothing to do. And Roger said, what? What do you mean? Don't you have a lot of toys in your house? And Sammy said, yeah, I do, but I already played with all those toys. And Roger said, okay, what about your books? I know that you have lots of books. Read them all. What about a movie? Saw them all. Whoa, wow. So, have you played outside? Yep. Sammy kept giving one-word answers. He was not in the mood to talk. And Roger said, well, you know what I do when I'm bored? And Sammy said, what? Roger said, well, sometimes I like to collect a few things from all over, and then I just sit down and I just kind of see what happens. I try to make up a new game or some new activity to do. Do you think we can try that? Sammy said, okay, but no promises. I might still be bored. And Roger said, all right, how about this? How about we go around the forest and anything green that we find, we'll take and we'll bring it back to your house and we'll put it on the table and we can figure out what we want to do with them. Sam said, okay, sure, let's do it. And off they went, walking through the forest. They found pine needles, they found leaves, they found some green berries, they found all types of green things. They found a few acorns that were looking a little green. So they collected all those things. They had a little basket to collect all of the green items. They walked back, and Roger said to Sammy, how do you feel now? Are you still feeling bored? And Sammy said, not really. I think this is going to be a good activity for us. This is really helping. Thank you, Roger. And Roger said, oh, you know what? You know what's a good idea when you're feeling a little bored too? Is maybe you want to invite somebody over or talk to somebody on the phone. You know who would love to come over, I bet, is Marty. Marty the mouse. Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's give him a call. Let's check in with him and make sure that he feels invited and included, and we'll make sure that he can come over and play with us. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, Marty, it's Sammy. Yep, I'm over at my house with Roger. Do you think you could come over? Oh, you can? Oh, great. Okay. Oh, also, if you have anything green in your house, could you bring it over? We kind of got a little green game going on over here. Oh, you do? Okay. All right. See you soon. All right, Roger. Marty's coming over, and he's bringing some green pieces of thread. Ooh, wonder what we could do with those, said Roger. They waited just a few minutes. They put everything out on the table. They made sure they had lots of space. And it's me, Marty. The door's unlocked, said Sammy. In came Marty with his thread, and they all laid everything out. And Sammy again said, okay. It was fun collecting all that stuff. That kept us busy for a few minutes. But now what? What do we do? I don't know what to do with this stuff. It's just green stuff. How do we play with it? And Roger said, well, you can play anything you'd like with it. You can make up all kinds of games. You could pretend that they're all people. You could pretend that they're all food, and you could make a new recipe. Or you could use them to make a picture. And Sammy said, whoa, you can do all of that? And Roger said, yeah, of course. There are lots of different ways that you can use materials that you might never have thought of before. You could try new things, and you can make something new, and you never know how you could use something in a different way. There's no reason to feel bored. Not in this house, said Roger. And Sammy said, okay, you know what? Let's try the people. Let's pretend that this is a big castle, and that all of these things are different people. So we have some acorns that could be people, and the leaves, and the strings. Whoa. And off they went. They made a huge new world with so many different people, and a big castle. And they didn't even realize the time flew by like that. Hours and hours they were playing. They were having so much fun, they had no idea it had gotten so late. Ah! It's almost dinner time. Roger and Marty said their goodbyes to Sammy and said, we gotta get home to eat. I'm starving. They all went back home to their own houses and had their dinner. And while Sammy was making his dinner, he was thinking to himself, okay, that is a good tip. Next time I'm feeling bored, I could always try to use something I already played with, something I may have in the house, and use it in a different way. That can help me feel not so bored. So maybe you can try that at home, Acorns. If you're feeling one day like you played with everything and there's nothing to do, you could try getting some new things or some old things and use them in a different way. You could create a new world, or maybe you want to tell a story using some materials that you have. There are lots of fun ways to use materials in new ways that you hadn't thought of before. So I hope that you try that out the next time you're feeling like you're bored or you have nothing to do, and I would love for you to tell us about it. Thank you, Acorns, for listening to that story, and now we need to sing goodbye and end this meeting. So let's all stand up and we'll sing goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Acorns. Goodbye, Acorns. Oh, forgot about Sal. Goodbye, Acorns. So glad you came to school. Goodbye, Acorns. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.